Aloha! Welcome to another video for CIS 101 at BYU Hawaii. In this video, we'll take a look at how to get your computer to repeat itself with the example of counting from 1 to 100. Alright, so here we have our text editor, and we're going to count from 1 to 100. Before we get into the code of doing so, let's take a look at some pseudocode or the logic of how we're going to count. Now, you may say, well, I know how to count. You start at 1 and then go to 2, then 3. But you have to check. You have to understand where are we going to start and where are we going to stop. Okay? So we're starting at 1, and then we need some sort of a condition. And as I mentioned in my last video, it's, are we there yet? Are we at 100? Okay, so as long as we're not at 100 yet, keep going. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use a statement called while. And we're going to set up a condition, and we're going to have some sort of action. Okay, while we're going to have also, we need some sort of variable, like we'll call it x. And we're going to start at x equals 1. And then we're going to say while, or as long as, x is less than or equal to 100, we need to do something. In this case, we're going to print x. Okay. So if we just ran this right now, what we'd get is a whole bunch of 1s. Okay, because we just set x to 1, and it's going to print 1, then it's going to print 1 again, and we're going to put this x in on its own line. Okay. Then the next line, what we're going to do is we're going to say x equals x plus 1. Okay. So we'll save that and take a look and see what we get. So we're going to open up the terminal application. Okay, and there we have it. I can scroll back up, and you see we started at 1, we go to 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's look at this again. What's happened? So we set x equals to 1. It looks and it says, is x less than or equal to 100? Yes. Then print x, and then go to the next line, and then add 1 to x, and then check. Is x less than or equal to 100? Yes. Now the value of x is 2. And we print it in a new line. And then we add 1 more to x. And we do this all the way until 100. So the question you'll want to make sure you understand is, at the end of the program, what is the value of x? Now, at first glance, you may say, well, the value of x is 100. And the answer is no, it's not. So let's illustrate this. After we're done with this, we're going to print x. I'm going to say the value of x is x. Save that. Go back here, clear, and run it again. And then at the end, you see the value of x is 101. The last time this loops through, x is set to 101, and the while condition looks again. And it says, is x less than or equal to 100? It says no. So then it stops, and it doesn't do anything inside of these curly braces, and it jumps to whatever's after that statement. So that's counting, a very brief exercise in constructing a loop using the while statement. There are other statements we can use to do loops, but while is a good way to get started. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Happy coding!